Welcome, learners. Today we will discuss a very beautiful poem by Elizabeth Jennings, and the title of the poem is Father to Son. Okay, let's start reading the text of this poem. I do not understand this child, though we have lived together now in the same house for years. In these lines, the narrator, who is a father himself, he's talking about his child, his son, and he is sharing a miscommunication with his child that he and his son, they have lived together in the same house for many years, but still he is unable to understand this child, his own child's behavior, his interests, his merits. I know nothing of him, so try to build up a relationship from how he was when small, yet have I killed the seed I spent or sown it where. He says that he is unable to understand him fully. It's like he doesn't know his son. It's like he has lived apart from him and does not know that how he is, how his behavior is. But he still, after so many years, try to mend their relationship. But it it seems to offer nothing. Then he says that he cautions himself, the father, he cautions himself that it might be that he himself has some flaws or faults. He might be making mistake in his nurturing of his child. That's why they are not connecting well with each other. Next lines. The land is his and none of mine. We speak like strangers. There's no sign of understanding in the air. And he wonders whether he is interfering in the life of his son, and now his son is a grown up and is typically an adult, and he wonders whether it is not his duty to say something or tell something to him. We speak like strangers, so they are now typically strangers. They do not talk to each other. There is no understanding between them. This child is built to my design, yet what he loves I cannot share. Although his son is his biological son, but their interests, they don't match with each other. What the father likes, but the son doesn't share the liking of his father. Silence surrounds us. I would have him prodigal, returning to his father's house. Now all is between them is silence itself. He would rather want him a prodigal son. This concept of prodigal son is referred in the Bible. It's a fable, it's a moral story in which a son who is estranged from his father because of his extravagance, but at the end the father accepts the son and welcome him home. So the narrator says that I would have him returning back to him even after this odd behavior. Rather than him, they see him make and move his world. I would forgive him too. But the father, the narrator, he does not want his son to move away from him. He wants his son to stay with him together, and he would forgive him for all his previous misdeeds. He wants to start afresh. Father and son, we both must live on the same globe and the same land. So it's the opinion of the father that both father and son, they must live together on the same land. It's his opinion that his son shouldn't move away from him, making a distant land his home. He does not want his son to travel far away. His son speaks that he responds, I cannot understand myself why anger grows from grief. So these two lines are the only lines by the son. The son says that he cannot understand himself. So he is at a stage in which he is trying to find himself. He's seeking his own self, the true self. And because of his ignorance, he he grieves, and this grief, it turns into anger because he's unable to find himself. He's unable to know what he truly desires. So it seems that the son wants freedom, the son wants knowledge. So to chase knowledge, he has to go from places to places. He cannot chase knowledge at a single place because of limited exposure. Now, coming back to the narrator, the father, we each put out an empty hand, longing for something to forgive. So, the both father and sons, the father wants his son to stay with him, to be with him, live like lovable father and son. But the son wants something else. He wants to find himself. He wants to travel places. He has this wanderlust that will only be quenched when he gets to know himself and the world. But the father, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want his son to make his own world away from him. It's the same universal problem of generation gap. The father wants something else from his son, and the son wants freedom, and he wants to get out of this string that attaches him to a limited place. Beautiful poem. That's it. I hope you understood something from it.